So anytime you're participating in sterile manufacturing or any testing adjacent to that, such as sterility testing, you have to make sure your facility is clean to a certain degree. To facilitate that, you purchase particular cleaners and disinfectants. You have to validate each of those cleaners and disinfectants against all of the materials in your sterility suite or clean manufacturing area. It is extremely important for customers to validate their products and their site, as this is an FDA requirement, a USP requirement. Each site is required to validate these particular disinfectants that they're going to use in their site. So per USP 1072, the requirement is that you validate, again, all of the cleaners and disinfectants you use in the facility to ensure that they work properly with the materials that are in your facility. Each manufacturer of the disinfectants and cleaners has to validate that the cleaner works itself against a certain amount of level of organism, whether it's molds, yeasts, or bacteria, or viruses. However, you still have to make sure that the surfaces that you have in your facility do not interfere with the disinfectants working against the different organisms. There are certain organisms that are expected to be tested in one of these studies: Aspergillus brasiliensis, Candida albicans, Staph aureus, Pseudomonas aeruginosa, and E. coli. However, you are also expected to develop certain environmental isolates that you have monitored in your facility to test against these disinfectants. So the process is to make sure that you provide different pieces or coupons of your facility that are representative of the different surfaces that you clean in a particular area. We would try to first recover the organism on the surface of those coupons to ensure that there's no interaction there. And then we also have to test out the neutralization of all the disinfectants to make sure that we're properly recovering any leftover organisms that might be still available after the disinfectant goes to work. If it is not successful, you will need to find an alternative to that disinfectant to use in your facility, and we would be happy to assist you in determining which disinfectants would be effective in your facility. All of our data is important to us, and it is our product. We want to make sure that it is valid and you receive all of the facts in that data, good or bad. Every time a manufacturing site is to change one of their disinfectants, they have to repeat this process against their facility coupons to ensure that the disinfectant is effective. This can happen multiple times over the course of a company's life, depending on which type of disinfectants they want to use on their facility. Someone who's looking to complete a disinfection efficacy should select IUVO. We will provide them the customer service, the timely testing, and a cost-effective way to produce the data that will be held up to FDA scrutiny.